now we got to figure out how to live in it. So before I go any further, if you enjoy what you get today, please make a point of subscribing to my channel. Sometimes I forget my own commercial considerations and I just dispense stuff. So please subscribe if you would. Thank you so much for the many responses that I got to my last video. But we got to figure out what to do with all this free time that you've got on your hands. I know you're working from home, but so this would be a really good time to go deep into the woodshed. What did I just do though? What was the thing I just played? Well, in fact, there's several different versions of what I just did, and that was really what I realized I hadn't ever, I don't think, taught this specific thing in all my time on YouTube. 12 years worth of, God, must be 800 harmonica videos. I really don't know. But that particular thing, and it's a combination of two things. And actually, the one player was somebody that the second player knew, I think, but certainly learned from the sound of. So John Lee Williamson is the first Sonny Boy is somebody who does this style of playing. And Junior Wells does it in Hoodoo Man Blues, the album Hoodoo Man Blues, and he does it in several of those cuts. So what I was doing was a kind of tongue blocking thing. And I'm just going to dig right in. I'm using a key of C harmonica. And I started with a 1/4, what we call a split, tongue blocked. So my tongue, and by the way, this is not a beginner lesson. So if you're a beginner and you can't follow this, you won't be able to follow this. Starting with the C harp, tongue lightly touching the piece of wood between holes 2 and 3. And by the way, before I go any further, in this particular historical moment would be a really good idea, as I did, wash your hands, maybe disinfect your hands before you take the harmonica and start doing all the stuff involving touching your face, which is now dangerous, apparently, they tell me. So, but I have done all that. So I'm going to show you two variations on that. I can go, or I can go. Now, I believe that the first one, the former, is John Lee Williamson, and the second is Junior Wells in Hoodoo Man Blues. So let me show you what I did in both cases. So the first one, the John Lee Williamson, I went 1/4 draw to 2/5 blow to 1/4 draw. But those are all in the up, sort of in the what we call the pickup, leading to the downbeat. And that downbeat is 2/5 draw. Can you just do that much? So at that point, and both players do the same thing there, up to that point, but then things diverge. John Lee so he does 2/5 draw twice, 2/5 blow to 1/4 draw, 2/5 blow to 1/4 draw. So he does that twice. Let me do it slow. So it's that, can you do that much? 2/5 blow to 1/4 draw? Just do it in that rhythm. Now at any point along here, if I wanted, I could mute the lower note and just get that higher note. I'd still have my tongue on the harp. I'd be blocking out 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I'm doing there, is I'm blocking a little bit more on the low end. Now if I want to open it up, the full thing, don't block that one at the bottom end. And I like that sound. For this particular riff, I like that sound a lot. It's cooking gumbo with a lot of roux in it. Now I'm going to slow it down one more time. 1, 2, the count's important. It's actually 1, 2, 3, a 4 and a 1, a 2 and a 3. That's the count. A 4 and a... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Ah, okay. There's two different ways of starting it. I could have started, that's what's confusing. As opposed to, can you hear the difference? See, the point is I'm not teaching you from a book. I do it different ways myself, depending on how I'm feeling. That's how it should be. And I've done both of them. I don't get confused. I know which one. That's probably John Lee. Okay. Or, okay, I hope you have this so far. It's really cool. This is really cool stuff, and it's not like it's just a particular kind of tongue-blocked playing. What we're doing is this is the opening to a song, and we're doing basically bars 9, 10, 11, and 12. So if I did the complete thing, a 4 and a downbeat would be downbeat of bar 9. Yeah, that's right. You know, Junior Wells. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to copy them. I'm doing my own version of their thing. That is as it should be. By God, if Junior Wells was giving you a video lecture on Adam Gussow and his style, he would not try to copy me note for note. Well, I'm going to give him the same respect. I'm not going to copy him note for note. I did that at one point in my life, but now I've been doing this stuff so long without thinking back to that. Okay, anyway. So I've given you the John Lee Williamson version. Or now the question is, what do you do? Oh, okay. So let's do the Junior Wells version. That's Junior Wells and Hoodoo Man Blues. Right. There's a subtle difference between the two of them because the Junior Wells doesn't go. It just repeats on the 2/5 draw. Again, John Lee Williamson would be, and it has that, that's the dead giveaway. Junior Wells, he's repeating on the 2/5 draw. Can you hear the two? You know what I think? I should really stop this lesson. Okay, that's the end of this lesson. This lesson will be just about that thing. I'm going to do a continuation of it. I'm going to say goodbye. I'll get with you down the road. Turn it off, take a breath, and then we'll start again. I feel in better shape than I felt a couple of days ago when I uploaded that depressed, here's how to survive in a time of plague video. Amazing how that happens. Start to get things a little under control. Harp can do that for you. All right? I'll be back with the continuation of this lesson. Bye-bye.